We give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakadash. Give all honors to the apostles that rule well. Salutations to the brothers in the four corners of the earth, which is truth and what? Sincerity. And y'all know, brothers, we got to come here every week to do our job and prophesize the downfall of America, you know, and get into these other scriptures too, right? It's more than saying die Esau, you know. So, and there's a plethora of topics and a spectrum of topics to get into the word of Yahweh B'Shem Shai. All right, give me the one you called out, Jeremiah 28, verse 8. Let's get that real quick. You give me an NIV version too.
Both or just NIV? Both or just NIV?
So you, give me that one verse in the NIV. Yes.
Jeremiah 28 and 8.
Come on.
From early times, the prophets who preceded you and we have prophesied war, disaster, and plague against many countries and great kingdoms.
That's right. Prophesied war, plagues, right? What? That's the correct?
Against many countries and great kingdoms.
That's right.
I want to read the KJV too.
Tough.
Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied against many countries and great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Yeah, and that's part of our job description, you know, to prophesize the fall of these other nations, right? Because these other nations will be subjugated to the nation of Israel. And they gotta know that. Give me that real quick. What's that? Revelation 10:10. So we gotta let them know their future too. Got it?
Revelation 10 and 10. I took a little book out of the angels. 10:11. And he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples, and nations, and tongues, and kings.
That's right. So that's our job. You know, to prophesize against these devils and tell them their future. Right? They're going to slavery. They're going to serve the nation of Israel. Judah all the way down to Issachar. So-called Negroes all the way down to the so-called Mexicans.
That's right.
They're going to slavery. That's said the Yahweh B'Shem Shai. And that's our job, right? To tell people like it is. Because truth, what's that? John 8:32, the truth will set you free. Right? There's a lot of lies in this world. And a lot of people is quick to believe lies more than truth. Right? Just like when R. Kelly, right? It's like, oh, R. Kelly molested these girls. But the girls that R. Kelly was dealing, there was over, what, they was like 18 and up. So how you molested them? The girls was already on a cycle. So when a woman have a cycle, she become what? She becomes a woman. Right? But that don't mean, they don't give you right to mess with a 13 years old, 14 years old. They still immature in the mind. They still immature in the mind. Right? What conversation would a 40 years old have with a 13 years old girl? What conversation? What are they going to talk about?
Right.
What was that? What 13 years old into? Pokemon? What they into? Like, what conversation?
It just depends. Depends on the race.
Yeah. So.
Video games.
Yeah.
You know,
her body
TikTok
might get in. You know, she become a lady when she on menstrual cycle, but her mind is still young.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
Yeah, so you gotta like decipher what the scripture's saying.
Yeah. So R. Kelly didn't get locked up. That's not the main reason why he got locked up dealing with these girls or trafficking. The reason why he got locked up because he won't sell his master to the record company. Right? He won't sell his master to the record company. That's why he got locked up.
Yeah.
You know? People think Bill Cosby got locked up for messing with all these white women. Right? Bill Cosby got locked up because the top oil company came to Bill Cosby and Camille and said, we want to drill under your house. it's oil under your house. What Bill Cosby did. Bill Cosby said, oh, hell no. You ain't gonna drill underneath my house. So what they did, all his, the white girls he used to mess with in the past, now they want to bring it out. That happened over 30 years plus. That happened over 30 years plus.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when they don't get their way, they go like skeletons.
Yeah. Prince didn't want to sell his puppets rights. Before Prince died, he was talking about chemtrails in the air. Prince was waking up in these last days, man. Right? He didn't want to sell his music to the so-called white man. What they did, they took him out. This man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Right? There's another movie that me and my wife got to check out. I hope the kids check it out too. I think it was The Last House Party, right? The Last House Party, they was drinking blood in there. Because the two young men, the stars, they got invited to a house party. I think LeBron James is in that movie. He said, is this wine? His partner said, nah, this is blood. So they was doing a ritual, right? It's like P. Diddy. I ain't saying P. Diddy's innocent, but that's not the main reason why he got locked up. Because Hugh Hefner was doing the same thing as P. Diddy. Hugh Hefner was a freak, yo. The Playboy Mansion, all shit, all types of abominable was going on in Hugh Hefner mansion, right? Why they didn't lock him up? The reason why they like P. Diddy is because, what's that? That liquor company in London, he went against them, right? But P. Diddy was starting his own, what's that? Black government. People don't even know about that. He was starting his own black organization. They didn't like that. But the liquor dogs took P. Diddy down. They took him down, right? Especially when he gave in to Cassie. When he paid Cassie off, they said, oh, we got him now. That means what? That means that you're innocent. I mean, guilty. Sorry. That means that you're guilty. All right? America's wicked, man. Like, a lot of people fight for this money, kill each other for this money, but at the end of the day, the so-called white man can take you down. And he can take all your riches.
That's right.
He can take all your riches, but it's about a snap of his finger, man. Right?
That's right.
Give me
about the Watchmen.
Watchmen,
talking about the prophets.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah 62:6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls of Jerusalem, but should never hold their peace, day nor night. He that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence.
That's right. Yeah, keep not that silence. Right? Yeah. So we're not here to keep silence. And we're not paid off. We're not bought off. Right? Like when the elite, when you sign up to elites and when you give your blood to the elite and when you give your soul to elite, you can't say what we say. You can't say what we say. So that's why LeBron James got to keep his mouth shut. Charles Barkley got to keep his mouth shut. Right? Denzel Washington got to keep his mouth shut. Because they signed it. They signed to the Illuminatis. Yeah, somebody kissed a man on set. Come on, Denzel, you should have kept that shit to yourself. You should have kept that to yourself, man. You know you're doing things behind closed doors, and it's not out there yet.
He recently said that?
Yeah.
Like recently on Gladiator, he said they got rid of it.
They deleted the scene. But it's like he was a little tight and little confounded about why they took it up, took that scene off.
You shouldn't be confounded.
Yeah, you should be happy that got rid of that. You should have did it from the first
place.
place.
The character himself was...
The character, yeah.
The character he was playing, I think
And they did an internal, so I forgot that brother's name.
Ryan Tyler.
And he voiced Megatron as well. He kissed another dude in Eternals. The Marvel movie. Now, when that scene came up, I had to look away, man. I had to look away.
So this country is going down, man. They feminizing men, right? And then masculine women, right? These little girls, I mean, shit, they be irate. I talked to a young girl yesterday. She wasn't young. She was about 25. We had a good conversation, right? She was talking about she can't even have a conversation with her boyfriend. They've been together 3 months, and she gave her heart to him, but he smoked weed like 3 times a day. So I said, sis, you know the weed that these niggas smoke today is laced with a lot of chemicals. So when they don't have it for a period of time, they get irate, right? They get upset. right? So she don't know what she should do. And she was telling her girlfriend on the phone that her boyfriend be yelling and shouting at her mother. So what that tell you? If she's shouting and yelling at the mother, what makes you think you gonna get that, that good treatment? What makes you think you gonna get that good treatment? If he mistreated his mother.
Pick the wrong guy.
Yeah, you picked the wrong dude.
Man, tripping.
And I told her, a lot of these young girls want to pick trappers and drug dealer niggas that hang on the corner. I said, sis, you got a lot to blame. Yeah. You gave that thing between your legs to a thug nigga. That's what you get, sis.
You got a cousin like that.
Yeah.
We want to bring up her name, but it's pretty sad.
It's like the women don't want the good guys that's working a 9 to 5 or working at Amazon or Nordstrom or Feli's. They don't want guys working in the warehouse. They want these punk ass little young niggas in the streets. Right? But that's mostly the ratchet. That's most of the ratchet bees anyway, the thoughts. Right? Yeah, but anyway, let's go back to what we were talking about. Give me Jeremiah 25, 4 through 6.
Jeremiah 25, 4 through 6. Yahweh had sent unto you all his servants the prophets, rising early and sending them. But ye have not hearkened, nor inclined your ear to hear.
Yeah, to this very day. There's prophets all over America. There's prophets different parts of the world. Well, guess what? Our people don't want to hear, man.
Yeah.
Our people don't want to hearken. The scripture said they misuse the prophets. Back in the days, they used to stone the prophets, man. Right? But if you've been elected, if you've been chosen, do your job and wake up the people. Because we are the messenger, we are the envoys of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. Right? Because the angels are men here on earth. I'm not saying there's not angels in the celestial courts. There's plenty of angels, but we're the angels here on earth. All right, let me get a scripture real quick. If I can find it.
The scripture always say, well, we are gods. Psalm 96.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm looking for this.
Scripture has said we are gods. That's lowercase, right? So, that means that we trying to say it the right way. We're more powerful than we think we are. So,
Right.
Scripture also said we're going to judge the angels. I think 1 Corinthians.
Yep. I got the scripture. This is of 2nd Ezra. Just to prove that we are angels here on earth. This is 2nd Ezra 1 verse 39. Unto whom I will give for leaders Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Hosea, Amos, Micaiah, Joel, Obadiah, Jonas, Nahum, Habakkuk, Sophonias, Haggai, Zechariah, Malachi, which is called also an angel of Yahweh. Right? So the men that was out there preaching and the prophets that was back there, they are called angels of Yahweh. Because angels just mean what? Messenger. Right? Angels just mean messenger, man. Right? That's why Scripture said, be careful who you entertain. Because you might be entertaining angels unaware. You understand?
That's right.
That's why you can't be having a fucked up attitude out here, man. Right? Because you don't know who might be speaking to you or who might be giving you a message. Right? Because it might be an angel. Sometimes people help you like in the streets. You might have a flat tire or anything like that. I remember one time when my family was in Trinidad. Yo, it was mad cold that day. That's when I had the Trailblazer. And I had a jack in that car, but I didn't know where the hell the jack were in the car.
Oh, a jack.
Right? So, two old couple, they was old, man. The old man let me hold his jack, man. I got that tire up and running. And I didn't know what the hell to do. The car ain't had no insurance, right? My cousin was trifling. So he helped me put that spare tire on there, man. So I said, oh, praise to y'all. Yeah. Well, I don't know what their ethnic background were. They might look white, but they could have been Hebrew Israelite. We don't know. But the Most High uses people to help you out. You understand? Just like the Most High used Balaam with the donkey to give Peor a message. It said, touch not my anointed one. Right? They are what? No enchantment will come against them, pretty much.
No divination against Jacob.
Yeah, no divination against Jacob. Thank you.
That's
right.
It'd be like movie scenes like that too, like Walking Dead, where like the main character's about to there's a herd of zombies around them, and then some character out of nowhere comes and saves them.
Oh man, you'd be like, yeah.
It's out of the blue,
Yeah, out the blue.
You know what I'm saying? The main characters, they got that plot armor because their story, they got more story. So it's kind of like that in real life. Like if you're still alive and somebody helps you out in situations, it's because your story has to continue. Your purpose isn't over yet.
Yep.
You might be in a hard situation, no money, and then someone looks out for you. Maybe pay your rent, something like that. We've been in situations where we had help through the Lord. That's because that story, that chapter wasn't over yet. That story has to continue. So the Lord sends that help.
Yeah, right.
So you take in your own story. You're your own main character in your own story. You're your own main character.
You're thinking how you can get out of the situation.
Yeah.
Possible.
Right. That's right. Yeah, you like, sometimes sushi comes to you like, I could do this and that, or you might have some saved money you didn't even know about. That you probably saved, years ago. Like, I can dip out of this. The Lord kind of makes you help yourself sometimes. He puts you in the spirit to help yourself. Like, it might be having your spirit to make sure your credit's up, credit card. You might need that credit card later. That's why saving is important. It's hard to do in this society, It's super hard.
A sibling might help you out. Any relative, right?
It might be a relative you don't really talk to.
Yeah, might help you out.
That'll help you out just like that.
Yeah. So what we talking about?
Jeremiah 25.
Yeah, so we are angels, man. Give me first Timothy 3 verse 16. Just like the Raphael. Raphael came disguised as in human form. And Raphael helped Tobias and Tobit, right? Right? He said, I'm one of the 7 angels that send your oblations up to Yahweh. You're the one that sends your prayers up to Yahweh. So, don't be mean mugging somebody. Because when you mean mugging, it's the one that might help you out.
Yeah, especially someone making your food. You're making a sub, someone mean mug you while you making their sub. Don't meet. It's like, what did it say? Don't bite the feeder.
Yeah, bite the hand that feeds you.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Or that's like being mean to your barber. Your barber can mess up your haircut.
Fuck up your mind and shit.
You gonna have the Red Sea.
Your line might be right here.
Yeah,
give you the Zimbabwe special.
You gonna part your hair like the Red Sea.
Yeah,
Moses
right.
on your hair.
Yeah, right. Give you that Sudan special.
Yeah, so it's saying like, like you can't, you come to these fast food, they already got attitudes. You go to a fast food place, you probably don't eat it all the time. You try to get some chicken or something. Don't be rude to them. They can spit in your food. Yeah. Or they can undercook your food. Find some way to get some revenge in there. So, you gotta be, a scripture said, be at peace with all people. You never know what someone's capable of. Or they can just straight up poison your food. You might be a regular customer, always mean. Someone might just poison your food.
Yeah. It shows you that in Breaking Bad. Right? When Walter went to dinner with this Walter went to dinner with this girl, with this lady. She was notorious. She was ruthless, man. Evil bitch. But I think they put rice in coffee, something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right? She was hyperventilated. Yeah, hyperventilated, and she couldn't breathe and shit. I think going against a chemist is the wrong motherfucker to go against, A chemist, I can put chemicals together and shit.
Yeah, anybody with that type of intelligence.
Right, the way he took Gus out, oh my god. But anyway.
Gus was a hard one too.
Yeah, you don't disrespect. You don't have a bad attitude with waiter and waitresses that serve you your meal.
Yeah, you don't do that.
You don't do that. Yeah, they can spit in your shit. They can put a booger in your steak. Right? I remember one lady was having a bad attitude with somebody I think I was Domino Pizza Hut. And she was very, very disrespectful, right? So the young dude, he ejaculated in her pizza, right? When the bitch got home, you paying attention? When the bitch got home, he said, yeah, by the way, I came in your pizza. She had to get her stomach pumped. Right? Yeah. Because what? She was disrespectful for the nigga that was serving the pizza to her. Yeah, be careful. Yeah, that's why me and wife, we don't do too much DoorDash and Uber Eats and shit. I've seen a lot of videos where they take like 3 fries out of your shit. They gotta wear a sealing that shit back properly too.
People are lazy, man. You really shouldn't even be doing. Man, is that a chemtrail? That's a big chemtrail.
There's actually this one video where this lady, she dropped off a KFC order, but she like dropped everything on the ground, and the guy had a camera.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You about to give it to me like this?" She's like, "No." She was like, "Oh no, it's good, everything's fine." She got caught in that. She was lying to him.
Yeah, like you really shouldn't be. You want food, go out and get it, man. Or go cook it for that matter. You got some dry rice you could boil up, some eggs you could throw in the stove. Only time someone should really have an excuse to order food is like maybe they're handicapped or like maybe you got guests over, you got to entertain your guests. You can't really go out to order some pizza. I'm in that situation, but other than that, just go get your own food, especially if you're driving.
If your bad attitude, going back to attitude, your bad attitude could affect your life in a harmful kind of way, right? Just like a mechanic, you have an attitude with the mechanic and shit, but he got a way where he can make your brake go out at a certain time and shit.
Yeah, he can make it loose.
You know what I'm saying? While you're on a fucking mountain going down and shit, your brake is going out. So you gotta check your attitude, right? Check your attitude, man. Yeah, that's what I say. You gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself, right? And he's bad. And the new generation, they constantly have a fucking attitude. Like, you serious? It's not that serious, my nigga. Like, yo, relax. But the generation smoke a lot of weed, man. Smoke a lot of weed, heavy on the alcohol, so they gotta have a substance to comfort their soul, man. Instead of going to the word of Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
That's right. That's good, right? Ephesians 4:31. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice.
That's right.
Yeah, that's part of what putting the old man away. So you start treating people better. Your health is not just about physically. It's about spiritually, and then you also got social health. So your social health is where you put away all bitterness, wrath. You put away evil speaking. And then if you treat people right, they will treat you right.
All right, so going back into what you was reading, Jeremiah 25, use that verse 4. Yeah, and they mistreat the prophets, because the prophets are angels, man. Right? And the Most High could give us that remembrance when all hell break loose to chop your neck off when that time comes. Because the Most High said He gonna use us what? As a threshing instrument. Read on.
Jeremiah 25:5. He said, "Turn ye again now." They said, "Turn ye again now, every one from his evil way."
Yeah, turn now from your evil ways. That's why what's that in Matthew? Was that chapter 3 or 4? It said, "Repent, the kingdom of heaven is at hand." Repent means to turn back, right?
That's right. And from the evil of your doings.
From the evils of your doings. Go ahead.
And dwell in the land of the Lord had given unto you and to your fathers forever and ever.
That's right. So turn away from your evil doing, man. If you consuming things you're not supposed to be consuming on your cell phone, pornography. That's what. Don't think the Most High is not seeing it. Right? You're constantly in that. So that becomes your God. And you constantly watching porno, man. Right?
Anything.
Because when you watch porno, it's like a dopamine that's released in your brain to make you feel good. Right? Just like myself, I have to wean off of coffee. But there's a lot of analysts out there saying coffee's not good for you, but I disagree. If your blood type accept coffee, you have no problem with it, then you good.
It splits, yeah.
But there's different blood types that don't agree with coffee. What coffee does, it's a chemical called adenosine, right? Which is a receptor which go in between the two nerves where it'll take that sleepiness away. But it's only a temporary fix. That's what the adenosine does. It's a temporary fix. Because when I used to do it, when I used to drink coffee, right, the sleep goes away. But when I don't drink it for a period of time, I go into a crash mode.
Yeah.
Go into a crash mode.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And also, coffee's actually.
But blood type B, it doesn't have that reaction towards them. That's why they can sleep after a cup of coffee.
I mean, blood type A.
I mean, blood type A, they can sleep right after a cup of coffee or whatever. It doesn't affect them like the other blood types.
That's right.
Right? So that's what a lot of these analysts don't understand. Like, I'm a blood type B. I can't really consume coffee like that.
Yeah.
Right? And caffeine is a drug, though. It's a natural drug. Right?
You know, like there were two people that blood type O told me that they can't go for the road.
Yeah,
Really messes their stomach up or something like that.
Yeah, coffee beans are actually a natural pesticide that trees have for insects. So technically, it really is a poison. It's just not strong enough for humans. And I remember too much of anything is not good for you. I remember there was 1 week, like I think I was like tired a lot, drinking a lot of coffee more than I was drinking water, and then I was starting to, I don't know, I just didn't like the way my body was feeling. Your body really needs water, so if you're drinking more coffee than you are water, then yeah, you're gonna have bad side effects. It's the same thing. Like even if you drink a natural juice, you still need that like pure water. So yeah, but yeah, it's actually a natural pesticide.
Yep.
You have to drink like gallons of coffee to actually, get, to die from it, to get that pesticide effect. The insects, they drop dead from eating the coffee beans off the tree.
Yeah. So it's a lot of way that could stimulate you in a natural kind of way for the blood types that coffee don't agree with you. All right? You can just drink lemon water, put a pinch of cayenne in, salt, right? Cider vinegar, right? That's what cayenne does. It gets your blood flowing, right? Get your blood flowing. It's kind of similar to a reaction of coffee, but it's in a different kind of way. But it gets your blood racing, right? That's why when you're about to catch a heart attack, what you do to that person when you're about to catch a heart attack, or she about to catch a heart attack, right? You will put some cayenne, you put right under the tongue, and the heart attack will stop immediately. It will stop immediately, right? So if you ever see somebody catch a heart attack in front of you, run to the kitchen, get the cayenne, and it's gonna stop that heart attack right there, right? It's a temporary fix, but if you got a bad fucked up diet, eventually it's gonna come back. You understand? Yeah, go ahead.
This is according to the Diatomo diet. People with blood type O, with type O blood, should avoid coffee. This diet also recommends avoiding wheat, corn, legumes, kidney beans, and dairy. People with AB blood might also want to avoid caffeine, as they may have low stomach acid.
Yeah, AB, they're not good with it.
And it says O.
Blood
Surprisingly, it hasn't said B. It said AB.
Yeah, AB is A.
Like, so I guess your blood type B is like in between. Like
Blood type B is blood type B. Oh, I see what you're saying. What AB is? Yeah, AB.
No, what I'm saying is, okay, it says blood type O can't have coffee, blood type AB can't have it. Blood type, it doesn't mention blood type B, so blood type B is probably like, y'all can't have it, but it's like neutral.
We kind of neutral with it, but, but we can't overdo it.
Blood type O, they definitely can't have coffee.
So blood type B is more of a herbivore, right? Their diet is basically vegetables, right? Plant-based, right? Blood type A, right? Blood type A, they can eat a lot of salmon, some lamb, chicken. But when it comes to that big stuff like beef, they can't fuck with it. Yeah? Yep. Blood type B got the best of both worlds. Because we can do a vegan diet, veggie diet, or we can do a meat diet. But you got blood type B is that perfect balance of all blood type.
Yeah, I got you right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says B blood type. It's a mixed diet that includes meat, fruit, dairy, seafood, and we don't do the seafood, and grains. Avoid corn, wheat, buckwheat, lentils, tomatoes, peanuts, and sesame seeds.
Yeah.
Chicken is also problematic.
Yeah.
It says he encourages eating green vegetables, eggs, certain meats, and low-fat dairy. The blood type A involves a vegetarian diet based on fruits and vegetables, tofu, beans, and legumes, and whole grains, ideally organic and fresh. It says, this is so true, I'm going through it right now.
That's A.
It says people with blood type A have a sensitive immune system. Vegetables, pineapple, olive oil, and soy are the best for weight loss. But dairy, wheat, corn, and kidney beans may lead to weight gain fads.
Yeah, that goes back to the Dr. Damo diet.
Yeah, that's what it's saying there.
You know, Dr. Damo diet, we started studying that in Trinidad. I mean, my wife, like, why my body react like this when I eat this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, me and wifey started doing some major research about it, right? Because there's certain food for certain blood types, right? Just like being crazy about eggplant, because he's a blood type A. Well, my son, Bond, is a blood type B. We can rock with eggplant. You know what I'm saying? So, there's certain types of food for your blood type. You understand? It's like when you eating food that's really against your blood type, things started happening to your body. Like when I was in my teens, I always caught fucking acne. Like, yo, I can't get these people from my face for nothing. Because I was eating food against my blood type. And I didn't understand that.
It says blood type O can't have alcohol. Damn. That sucks.
That's bad for Jay. You see how my brother is.
Oh, he's old.
Yeah, he's old. But he drink beer like a fish. Right? That's why his skin, I said it might not affect you internally, but externally it'll affect you. Your skin. It affects your skin.
So like
in a drastic kind of way because you've been drinking alcohol for a long period of time and it's against your blood type. Yeah, it's the yeast.
Just say, yeah.
It's the yeast.
Yeah. I can drink alcohol, but I don't know, too much of that there is like, makes you feel heavy.
You say, yo, but I'm good, but look at your face. Your cheeks is dragging, you know what I'm saying? Because what you eat against your blood type, it affects your skin. And your skin is one of the biggest organs in your body. Right? That's why when you eat things you're not supposed to be eating, you wake up with a fucking pimple. Because it's against your blood type, you're not supposed to be eating that. Yeah.
So right. Blood type A can't have no dairy. That's why I stay away from high school. Very rare I have vanilla bean like my mom. But other than that, I completely stay away from it. Can't have no ice cream.
We have a very sensitive system.
Yep.
And our acid is low in our stomachs.
Yep.
Low stomach acid.
There's one time I was trying to like do a kind of like a mix, like a bulk. And I was doing cow milk. I was experimenting, man. That was like one of the worst decisions, drinking that cow milk. When I got sick, like I think it was like months later, when I got sick, I had mucus for like 2 weeks to that cow milk. You know, so we can't have dairy. I mean, dairy is really not good for anyone, just because the way they make the way it's processed nowadays. But I guess blood type O can't have a lot of dairy regardless of how it's processed. You know, but you know, if you get natural, like good cow milk, you know, the other blood types can have it better than blood type A can.
Yep.
But really, truly though, like it's kind of weird how humans drink milk. You know, once other animals have grown up, they don't drink milk anymore.
Yeah, that's right. They wean off from the breast.
That's right.
It's just human beings just consume cow milk each and every day. You know what I'm saying?
That's just super animal. Humans, we always have we like taste, we have cravings. I don't know if animals have that, or they just eat this.
They eat what they're designed to eat.
Yeah, they eat what they're designed to eat.
And technically, we do, but it's just because of the way this world is. Like, you got McDonald's right there, Taco Bell.
We have so many options.
And so much ultra processed food.
Yeah.
There's so much ultra processed food that's really destroying our people, right? And a lot of these ultra processed food, that your digestion can't digest it properly because of what? Because it's man-made food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you should buy anything that you can't pronounce. You know, you're buying all these crackers and cookies and shit. Can you pronounce these fucking words that you're buying?
Yep.
Can you pronounce those? Can you pronounce the ingredients? Shit, you might have a fucking master degree and you can't pronounce those ingredients that you're buying from the supermarket.
My stroke trying to pronounce it.
You shouldn't buy it because that's not real food. That's man-made food, right? You should, you know, for you to lose weight, just eat one ingredient food, right?
Yeah.
If the doctor's got the audacity to tell you to stay away from steak, but he says it's okay to eat bread. That bread is more deadly than a damn steak.
They'll give a child Gatorade when the child has a cold. Like literally, like my coworker was saying that. Like he took his daughter to the hospital, you know, she wasn't feeling well. She was like sick for like a week. So it was understandable just to get her checked up. And they was like, give her Gatorade. Like he was like, give her Gatorade. That's a bad. Yeah, as an adult, you're not even sick. You shouldn't be doing no Gatorade. You know, after a workout, I want some Gatorade. You better go drink some water. You know, stay away from that Gatorade. All them guys.
Stay away from those veggie crackers too, because there ain't no fucking vegetables in that. None. Oh man, got vegetables in it. Say veggie, get the fuck out of here. Ain't no fucking vegetables in that.
that was my fault.
That's neither here nor there. Yeah, let's go back to that. Jeremiah.
I'm there.
25.
Verse 5. And he said, turn ye again now, everyone from his evil way, and from the evil of your doings, and dwell in the land of the Lord I had given unto you and to your fathers forever and ever. Mm-hmm. And go not after other gods to serve them and to worship them.
That's right.
And provoke me not to anger with the works of your hands, and I will do you no hurt.
Yeah, and I'll do you no hurt. But guess what? Our people went after other idols. The nation of Israel went after other idols. And the Most High is doing us hurt right now. Who's over us? The so-called white man. Who's over our food? The so-called white man. Who's over our water supply? The so-called white man. Who's over our clothes? The so-called white man. Who's over the media? The so-called white man. So the white man folded his hand like he ain't got nothing to do with this, what's going on with our people. He has a lot to do with what's going on with our people right now. Right?
Yeah.
One more verse.
Yet ye have not hearkened unto me, saith the Lord.
Yeah, our people has not hearkened unto the Lord. Go ahead.
That you might provoke me to anger with the works of your hands to your own hurt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You provoke your Halbashin shot to anger. That's why these black bitches got to wear leg front. Because the Most High strike a scab in their crown. Let's get that real quick, yeah?
Isaiah,
right?
Isaiah 3.
Isaiah 3. These bitches got to always got to constantly wear braids in their fucking head. When they don't have braids, they feel insecure about themselves. Oh, I don't feel like it. I don't feel right. Can I have braids? Can I have a lace front? Damn. Embrace yourself, who you are. The Lord made you who you are. Take care of your real fucking hair.
Yeah, I was going to say a big cause of that is Barbie dolls, too.
Yeah.
These mothers would get their children these Barbie dolls. And these girls would get the Barbie dolls and want their hair to look just like the Barbie.
That's right.
So that was a big cause of it, too. Barbie dolls been around for a long time.
Yeah, and now they got obese Barbie. Pull that up. Obese Barbie. Now they got obese Barbie. Yeah, they got obese Barbie. Right? Fatty Barbies. Yeah, what comes up here?
Yep.
So they're making obesity thing like it's a shit, like that's the right thing to go.
It's okay.
It's okay. But if it was okay, why Lizzo losing weight? Because she know in her spirit it's not okay. You remember Lizzo said, oh, I'm happy with my body. I'm happy. Stop fat shaming. But your fat ass in the gym this whole time. Losing weight. So you know you wasn't happy with that shit.
To my Lizzo?
Yeah, Lizzo. She lost weight.
Yeah, she worked out.
Yeah. Just like that fat bitch from Precious. She knew it wasn't right. She couldn't get a man. When Precious lost that weight, that's when she got a man.
I like he was just talking about that too. Like, some of these big women, yeah, it's a concept, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of these big women, they be having pictures of when they used to look good.
Yes.
And they'll post it. Why don't you go back to that? Go run a mile.
Look at the Barbies for the fatties. Look at the Barbies for the fatties. Right?
I think it's a concept at the moment, but they're eventually going to do that.
Yeah,
Yep.
they it's a very
Remember, these companies really know it's it.
It's all about money on how to market.
That's what I'm saying. It's about money.
Yep.
You know, there was one time where the ABC community, it was pushing it so heavy. They're still pushing it, but it's piece of the money, it's piece of the marketing. You know, let's put an ABC couple. Let's put an ABC couple in a movie so the ABC people can watch the movie too.
Yeah. That's why Scripture said, "Woe to them called evil good and good evil."
Money's of all evil.
Being obese is not a good thing, and that's why I'm so heavy on Tahar and Gabar and Ariana spirit to come against that. Man. It's not a good thing.
Yep.
You hate yourself. You hate yourself. You can't stand yourself. if you don't take care of yourself, man. Right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 3:17.
Go ahead.
Therefore, thus say the Lord. Thus say the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion.
Yeah, so the daughter of Zion, Judah, had the most beautiful hair in the ancient world. Now that black bitch bald. Now this bitch making, what's that? Giving all the money to the Chinese and Korean for them lace front. All you gotta do is take care of your fucking real hair.
Making a lot of money.
But everything starts eternally by eating the proper food for your hair to grow.
Now she wear bonnets.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bonnets protect the ear. I know what he's saying.
Yeah.
I know what he's saying.
Right.
I don't know what bonnets were invented. That was first. It's probably older than we think. Well, what's the scripture? We already read Isaiah. We finished Jeremiah. We got to do it, though. We got to do it Caesars. And they're smart with the way they do it, too. You know, they make these foods so cheap, like noodles, cup noodles. Especially for a struggling
Bring that
family.
nigga to my house, please.
Please.
I'll stone that nigga myself.
But yeah, they make it hard for these struggling families to eat well, especially if they're not knowledgeable. It's just easy to buy a ramen noodles and throw it in the microwave. It's easy to do that, you know. But it's also easy to fry an egg. You're better off eating a fried egg or some boiled eggs over them nasty ramen noodles. You know, they're really targeting these poor people, like Little Caesars. That pizza is cheap. You can get pizza under $10 in Little Caesars. That's why these black families go to Little Caesars. You're not gonna go to some restaurant that has, you know, good flour, almond flour for the pizza. That's gonna be expensive, and you're probably not even gonna find that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a bag of organic orange, man, instead of that fucking Little Caesar.
Yeah.
Because orange has a citrulline. Right. Every young man and old man should have oranges or citrulline powder. You can get that. Because what it does, it makes the nerves, it makes the arterial walls, your veins, very flexible. You understand? But when you eat all that food, right, like Taco Bell and KFC and McDonald's, it stiffens your arteries. It stiffens your arteries.
High cholesterol.
I'd rather eat a piece of chicken than a fucking biscuit at KFC, tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Really, truly, if I wouldn't eat no fucking biscuit.
Like
Yeah.
during the golden age of piracy, when the top of the British and pirates,
Huh?
saying during the golden age of piracy with pirates, a lot of them had no vitamin C, they died no water. So
That's scurvy.
They kept getting scurvy, they would get blisters, and,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying?
It was mostly meat. I think they would be.
Yeah,
They had no
just
greens.
straight meat.
And I heard about this one guy.
Stay away from fried chicken anyway. I'll take that back. Stay away from fried chicken. That's saturated with all that man-made oil. Go ahead.
I heard about this guy. He was like proud. You know, I heard this from another coworker. It's not really my story, but he was saying out his homeboy. You know, he was like, you know, he was so bold that he didn't eat vegetables. He didn't eat no greens in his diet at all, none. And he died like 2 years later. He was,
Oh, wow.
He was probably like mid-40s, 50s. That's young. You know, so you gotta have some type of greens. Like pick a greens you like. I like broccoli, so I go heavy with broccoli.
Yeah, dog food. That's life. That's life.
It's like, you know.
You want to give me Jeremiah 8 verse 3? Yeah? You know what? Give me that in GNT. We're gonna go raw with this one. Give me GNT version. Let's go raw with it. Hardcore. Jeremiah 8, starting at 3, and we'll stop at 12. GNT.
Jeremiah 8 and 3.
Yeah, go ahead.
The people of this evil nation who
This people,
survive,
who's the evil nation? Us. Go ahead.
who live in the places where I have scattered them,
Uh-huh.
who prefer to die rather than go on to live in.
They prefer rather than die to living. Right? Choose you this day who you gonna serve. Right? Then Joshua said that to the people. I think that's what? Joshua 24 verse 9. Choose you this day who you gonna serve. And the people said, Yahweh, we are his witnesses. But look at people today. They ain't serving Yahweh Shem Yahshua. They're serving the so-called white man. They're serving Satan. How you doing that? By constantly devouring his food, choosing his evil ways. Right? Man is lover men love one another, women becoming lesbians and shit, right? Right? Black women wearing a dildo belt. Why you wearing a dildo belt? Just get a fucking real man. That's stupid. Get a fucking real man. Why you get the artificial shit? Right? That's stupid. This is what's going on in our society. Right? When you go to clubs, women winding up on each other. You ever have another woman wind up on you? These bullies, these men doing the same thing? Go ahead.
I, the Lord Almighty, have spoken.
You can't get too graphic with it. Go ahead.
It ain't too late for that. Verse 4, the Lord told me to say to his people, when someone falls down, doesn't he get back up? If someone misses the road, doesn't he turn back? Why then, my people, do you turn away from me without ever turning back? You cling to your idols and refuse to return to me.
Yeah, you cling to your idols, but you refuse to turn. Yeah, we got a lot of family members that's in Seventh-day Adventists. We got a lot of family we got a lot of family members that's into Roman Catholic, all right, and Baptists. They turn against Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. They refuse to hear the truth because of what? They got itching ears. Go ahead.
I listened carefully, but you did not speak the truth. Not one of you has been sorry for your wickedness.
Not one of them has been sorry for their wickedness, man. They refuse. They constantly go into the harlot houses. They constantly go into the harlot houses. I'd rather talk about a stripper than dealing with these fake bitches in these churches, yo. The strippers and prostitutes, they honest, yo. They honest. They honest. It's like Mary Magdalene, right? She was honest. And some of these strippers and these prostitutes might make it in the charity before these demonic bees that go to these churches, man. Go ahead.
Not one of you has asked, what have I done wrong? Each of you keep on going your own way, like a horse rushing into battle.
Yeah.
Even storks know when it is time to return.
Even the stork knows when it's time to return. Even a dog knows when to return home. A dog roams, but he always come back home. Right? I heard this white man told about his cat. His cat left the house. I think the cat went to venture the street. Right? No, it was a woman. She said the cat ventured out in the street. She lost the cat. She put a cat sign over little poles and shit. The cat came back in the house in 3 days chilling in front of the door.
Cat has his own life.
The cat wanted some freedom and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cat ain't stupid. The cat knew where his homework, or she.
Guinea pigs don't got that, dog.
Well, guinea pigs, yeah, guinea pigs, this is an evil fucker.
They run off, they ain't gonna know how to get back.
Yeah, they know that.
Get out of here. It's like, no, it's like,
Motherfucker.
yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
Even storks know when it's time to return. Doves, swallows, and thrushes know when it's time to migrate. My people, you do not know the laws by which I rule you.
Yeah, they don't know the laws. The laws supposed to make you a distinguished gentleman and a gentlewoman. It separates you from these heathens, right? That's why the Jewish community, they thrive because what? They keep in our laws. That's why they thrive. And our people is going down and down each and every day, right? And their money circulate within their community, right? Right? They got all the businesses. They got all the businesses, man, because they keep the laws. And that's how we're going to be in the kingdom. We're going to thrive each and every day. If you set your mind to a business, your business is going to flourish in the kingdom. It's going to flourish just like that. The sisters going to have their nail shops and their wig shops. Right? The heathens is going to go bald in the kingdom. We got another word of wrong word. But anyway, let's leave it here nor there. Oh, boy. Right? It's going to be reversed. These heathens going to get double. These East Indians, right? The white women, they're going to be bald-headed black. They're going to be bald-headed bitches. Right? You're going to be selling wigs to them.
You pay now. Verse 8, how can you say that you are wise and that you know my laws? Look, the laws have been changed by dishonest scribes. Your wise men are put to shame. They are a confusing trap.
Yeah, your wise men are put to shame. Right? The pastors. Pastors, T.D. Jakes. He caught a little minor heart attack on stage. Have you been swallowed? Have you been swallowed? Come on, T.D. Jakes. You're losing your mind because Diddy has a lot of information on you. You was on tape, probably sleeping with boys. Right? That's why your spirit is at unease right now. Because they got you on tape, TD Fakes. They got you. Sleeping with boys, just like Eddie Bishop. They got you. That's why you on ease in the spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
They didn't get Batman with that. They didn't get Batman with that Cybertruck.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, your wise men are put to shame. They are confused and trapped. They have rejected my words.
Yeah, the wives have been put to shame, right? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
They have rejected my words.
Yeah, go ahead.
What wisdom do they have now?
Yeah, what wisdom do they have now? And 2/3, most of them are going to be women. Because there's more women on earth than men. It's 7-1. It's 7-1. So it's mostly women is going to be consumed by the missiles now. Because women is wicked as fuck. They wicked, yo. Go ahead.
So I'll give their fields to new owners and their
And
wives.
they don't want no accountability for nothing, man. They don't want no accountability for nothing. It's hard for a woman to say sorry. It's hard. That's one of the hardest vocabulary for her to say, I'm sorry. It was, I'm wrong. Big bro, bad, you right. It's hard. It's hard. They come with a comeback and try to justify their actions. They try to come with a serious comeback to justify their actions. Yeah. It's just the conversation. Salaki, I was wrong, my bad. That's it. Go ahead.
So I'll give their fields to new owners and their wives to other men.
What?
I'll give their fields to new owners and their wives to other men.
They're getting wives over men. Now, women, they know how to cheat, man. And women is the master of cheating. Yeah. Women is a master of cheating, man. Right? She cheat better than men. When men cheat, they go out the ordinary. But go ahead, I don't want to get into it.
It says even prophets and priests cheat the people.
Even what?
Prophets and priests cheat the people.
Yeah, even prophet and priest cheat the people. Right? They said the Lord's done away with, but they said the tight is still the tights. They're still active. But because why? Because he won his money.
Yeah.
He won his money.
That's right.
Right? And pastors tell women, and pastors sleep with a lot of women in the congregation. Right? Jenny, can you come to my office when the congregation is over with? And a lot of women want the pastor because they know the pastor got money. Huh? Yeah, somebody gonna have Bible study. Yeah, all right.
She'll be clapping for the hymns.
Yeah. And you teaching false doctrine too. You're not even telling the people that they're Israelites. You might know it, but you ain't gonna tell the people because you don't want your money to stop. Go ahead.
Verse 11, they act as if my people's wounds were only scratches.
Uh-huh.
All is well. They say when all is not well. They say all is well when all is not well.
Yeah, they say all is well, but things is not well. America's going down the toilet, man. America's going to be destroyed, thus says Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All is not well. This place is finished. We're about to go to World War III. Peter just talked about a new missile that he got that could devastate a country. All is not well. People getting sick out here, man. So our homelessness, a lot of drug users. All is not well. Men are becoming women. Women are becoming men. All is not well. young people disrespecting elderlies. All is not well. I heard a story about an elderly going to a car. He hit the lady over the head, took her keys and drove off. This is in Baltimore. An elderly going to a car, minding her own business. He popped over there, bam, took her keys and drove off. They caught him. Now he gonna have a record.
Yeah, down in D.C. and Marlboro, I think 2 young women, they jumped. They both ganged up and jumped the old man. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. So you gotta watch your back out here, man. That's why it's good to get in shape. Everything's conducted by Yahweh Shem Yashai. He kills and make alive. He heals and womb. But if you can't even chase a young man and try to get your keys back or whatever, it's good to stay in shape. Take care of yourself until it's time. Until it's time to hit the spirit world. And I see a lot of elderlies and people in their 60s and 70s watching them die and working out on YouTube. I see 60s and 70s look better than cats in their 20s. I read testimonies where a 60-year-old man said, I'm in the best shape of my life, better than when I was in high school.
That's why I like the Terminator quote. He's like, old but not obsolete.
Yeah.
Old but not obsolete.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Still got it.
Finish that verse up and we could
Verse 12. My people, were you ashamed because you did these disgusting things? No, you were not ashamed at all. You don't even know how to blush. Okay? You don't even know how to blush.
Here come a nigga with a Christmas tree. Here come a nigga with a Christmas tree. It might be Hispanic. Yeah, with a Christmas tree on top. Right there. That's Jeremiah 10. Look.
Tiny too. You got a cheap one. You got the cheap edition.
I don't know. We might do a video on Christmas sometime this week.
That's I was going to do my lesson for the next.
All right. So we're going to do that video sometime next week. So look out for that video. We're going to talk about demonic.
I was going to bring it out in the works.
Oh, what? Oh, okay.
I got to preach next.
Yeah, we'll do in the works. We'll probably do something at the house. I'll probably do a small one at the house. And that's what these fools are preparing for. All right? They're preparing for Christmas. There's a movie by Jack Black. My wife told me about it. I forgot the name of it. What is it?
It's on Prime Video. Santa?
Yeah, it's on Prime Video called Santa. And the kids was writing a list of Santa. But one kid, he misspelled Santa and put Satan. So Satan appeared at his house. But Hitch was Santa and Satan are the same.
It's called Dear Santa.
Yeah, it's called Dear Santa. Check that out with Jack Black. Yeah, I saw the trailer. You're supposed to watch it today, right? Probably watch it today. So check that out, man. Dear Santa. They're the same people.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, man, that's our video for today, man. We're going to see y'all the next time around.
That's right.
So we give all praises to Yahweh,
Hashem,
Yahshua, Hashem, Gosh. All right, Malawaf, La Baba.